Onslaught Light, now with tier 8s and less carbs. God, the suffering. Oh, I hate this game mode. I hate it. It's a little bit slightly better, less tryhardy than the tier 10 version, right? There's no progression downside. There's no actual good rewards. Well, then again, the Hurricane is really not that great of a reward, but whatever. So, I still hate it, but at least not that many gold shell flying about. Hopefully. Otherwise, you're playing against scums, practically. You don't need gold shell most of the time, but in the vacuum of tier 8s only, there are some vehicles that are pretty good. Borderline broken, right? Like the Faturion, the 𝗟𝗏𝗵𝘁. This thing has 3000 DPM with a rammer. Yeah, you're playing non-meta vehicles like a T77. I'm going to kick your shit back in with this vehicle. It's a Super Conqueror, but it's a 𝗟𝗏𝗵𝘁, so DPM is outstanding with this thing. Penetration is alright, but gold shell doesn't really pen that high, at only 250 or so, so there are a few downsides. It's a big chunky body, and ammo rack is kind of brittle, but whatever. It's a Faturion. It deals tons of damage. Yeah, you're playing your cute T77s and Type 63. Type 63 doesn't have hull armor or actual health, but whatever, I guess. That's fine. I'm more TPM. That's fine. I don't care. Also, it still has the same modifier as with Onslaught. More HP, better accuracy, less time being detected, like closer proximity view range stuff, but it still means that heavy tanks gets a buff, right? Better accuracy, more health, basically benefiting heavy tanks, especially those with rapid firing guns. But yeah, that's not how you play the Boresque. Yes, you do get an HP buff, but not as much as a heavy tank, so yep, still heavy tank meta, still favors a pack, so don't split off and drive towards different objective by yourself, like the radar thing or the artillery strike. Those are red herring, you don't need it, so just give away your position while using it anyways, but I'll permanently track you. It's a very good vehicle. Faturion rides again, but oh, cute. Projectile, you have no DPM and no health. Oh, 703 is still pretty good, but not a 𝗟𝗏𝗵𝘁, not even close. I mean, it's true that it's more diverse at tier 8. You have the premium vehicles and more vehicles at tier 8, but heavy tank meta still. Heavy tanks. At least tank destroyers with armor and HP, those are fine too, but still heavy tanks. Because the benefits of the modifiers, you have not that much HP buff, so it's not a flat HP buff, it's percentage, therefore favoring heavy tanks, but whatever. At least there's no downside, hopefully. Not that much downside. The credit making capability is still about the same, but the matches are a little bit faster if the teams are better coordinated. A little bit faster. The fastest is about 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so. The slowest is about 8 minutes to about 9. Borderline the actual maximum amount of time, but whatever, I guess. So, yep, playing the 𝗟𝗏𝗵𝘁, just sniping on top of a hill. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, if you can go for the stuff, you go for the recon stuff or the artillery strike, but you'll give away your position while capping. So, bad shot. I mean, there's so many vehicles that are mediocre, like a AMX M4, 1949. So, compared to a 𝗟𝗏𝗵𝘁, you're full of weak spots. Especially the cupola is huge, but at least there's no artillery. Haven't seen an EBR yet. it's still available, right? Only the BZ and some of the support heavy tanks are not available because of the perk. Support heavy perks are mostly for autoloaders, but some vehicles are classified as support without the autoloader, so the perks doesn't work. But yeah, BZ-176 is broken, so even Wargaming knows it. Even they know it, but no, we won't nerf it. We won't up tier it to tier 11 or tier 11 to tier 9. Just nope. But yeah, the ammo rack on the Caernarvon is kind of brittle, so that's why safe stowage and 50% repair kit cooldown is pretty dramatic. So yeah, there you go, Caernarvon doing its best to just basically DPM everybody. Oh, it's cute. The only workable vehicle in this lineup is likely the T32, the Terminator T32, but that thing doesn't have the DPM of the actual T32, and it's still about 2,000 with the rammer compared to my 3,000 with the rammer. So no, not even close, but at least he tries, I guess. Also, the back of the turret is pretty thick. What the hell? Bounced that shot at the back of the turret. Tried to hit the ammo rack, but surprisingly bounced twice now. Fine, I'll shoot the hull armor. Yeah. A lot of the maps are still kind of clustery, especially for the cap circle. So, unless you're a god, you know, Boresque or something, but it's a heavy tank meta. You choose heavy tanks. Upper play is still kind of decent. Side of the turret doesn't. I keep destroying his ammo rack on the side of the turret. And that one's still pretty quick, but goddamn Caernarvon just dumping out damage. Insane. You know what? It is the modifier still. The HP buff, the accuracy, still favors heavy tanks. It dramatically changes the meta, right? If there were no modifiers, it would be dramatically different, right? But I don't know. I mean, heavy tanks generally have crappier accuracy, but more health. All the stuff lean towards buffing heavy tanks rather than other vehicles like light tanks. It's not a flat HP buff. It's a percentage, but whatever, I guess. At least there's no artillery in play, so that's a plus, but yeah, the Łuwa should be pretty good. It has the armor, it has the penetration, right? The Łuwa should be good, but it's a support heavy tank, so it's technically banned. There's no actual perk that works with the vehicle unless you change the actual type, but that's way too much work, so I don't know. But yeah, the rewards seems okay. It's not the worst, it's not the best. You just play for whatevs. The credit making capability seems about the same as on average, but gold shell spam right off the bat. Camping renegade, what a scum. That's fine. He has a small dick. It's okay. But oh, okay. Oh crap. Okay, I'm exposed on this hill. If I go down a little bit, the renegade will still shoot at me. So, oh well. Yeah, I can take a few hits. What's surprising about this vehicle is versatile heavy tanks have repair perk. It can gain the HP back, some of the HP back, so theoretically it has more health than on paper, but okay. Yeah, it's fine. I need a handicap. That's fine. Take it slowly. Miss again. You have to get hauled down, otherwise your ammo rack is exposed, your lower plate is exposed, but this T34 is very brazen. But then again, not punished, so whatever. I'm down to more than half health, or less than half health. Alright. But this is the more exciting part of the match. Of the matches I had. If you could get a Tier 8 Premium from completing the missions, or at least 3 seasons of this light mode of Onslaught, that would be great, but they're not going to do it. Wargaming's not that generous. You're not going to have Onslaught Light with actual premium tanks or reward tanks on the line. Not even close. But yeah, I tried again. Sniping Renegade. At least he's not using gold shell. At least. That was a normal shell splash. If it was gold, actually I don't have mods on. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have mods. Oh, no XVM, no zoom mods, no crosshair zoom speciality or the sounds, but can I tell if he's using gold shell from the splash? Unfortunately. So this is bare bones, raw dogging it. I hate it. I should wait for mods, but daily missions help out with the mission track. So complete daily missions, faster accomplishment of not playing this game mode, but it's not as tilting. It still sucks if you have garbage teammates, but at least it's not that tilting. Not really. And playing premium tanks should be a little bit better. You don't suffer as much of a credit downside, but I'm by myself. I'm camping in the middle of nowhere. Renegade is still trying to snipe me. Is it like 0.38 accuracy or 3.6? The accuracy on that gun, that 105, is not that great. Compared to this gun, not really. I have all the shells in the world. At least the Boris could circle around, I guess. Maybe. The 1008 is getting a little bit more brazen of trying to capture the artillery strike, I think. But yep, there he goes. He's capturing now. Repair a little bit of the health. Only 140, but still, that's fine, I guess. Destroyed the building. There he is. I want him to show at my lower plate. At least he's not spamming gold shell, so props to him. Usually the 1008 are spamming gold, high explosive anti-tanks. Is it high explosive anti-tank or APCR? I don't remember. But still, gold, nonetheless. Yeah, don't give me a proper hull down angle. Otherwise, I'll DPM you. I'm still worried about the Renegade. He still is trying to snipe, but artillery strike, that's fine. Only 275 damage, that's nothing. Most of the time, it's only about 10%. Alright, Renegade give up his sniping position. So now I am going to push this GSOR. And I have a hull down position, so he is boned. Oh yeah, you're boned. Renegade. Oh, you have a big ass cupola. He's firing high explosives. Why are you firing high explosive, bro? Are you panicking? I tried to repair, but I accidentally switched to high explosive. I'm stupid too. Or both stupid. Or ah shit. Missed the cupola on that one. Yeah, I'm just like, what? 18 damage? I'm using high explosive? What the hell? He destroyed my gun too, but that's fine. High explosive again. That's fine. You have a big ass tumor, bro. Your hull down is not as good as my hull down. Alright, there is 2 vehicles left. One's capping base, likely the T34. And the little bat chat 12T is running about. Why the hell do you give up your position? Don't expose your position. I have artillery strike. So dumb. Whatever, I don't know. Heavy tank meta. I have the health to go through. I have the self-repair. Yeah, insane. But yeah, there are downsides to �𝗏𝗴𝗵𝘁. Shell velocity is not quick. Gold shell doesn't pin that hard, but in the vacuum of tier 8s, it's pretty good. And I spot him anyways.
Enemy armor destroyed.
And there you go, folks. Onslaught Light. Now with less carbs and tier 8s, but the matches are generally fast. If you know what the hell you're doing, right? If you have a good team, the matches are generally fast. This one's like only 3 minutes. I dealt a lot of damage in those 3 minutes, but still. The second one is about 3 or 4 minutes still, but yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁 is one of the best tier 8s, especially in the vacuum of only tier 8s. 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁 is very hard to beat. It's practically a super conqueror, just tier 8. Turret is very strong, lots of DPM, it has a big body, ammo rack is kind of brittle if you do get hit, but yeah, thank God I finished the freaking reward track for the daily missions, so you have to do like each and every day for the next 7 days or a week, but actually it's more than a week, that's good. It's like 2 weeks, but still, I hate it. So if you manage to finish at least one stage per day, you will finish the entire reward track, which is 700 bonds, some experimental equipments with the components to upgrade them. But yeah, that's 2 million credits is not bad, but yeah, we're the actual. It's about 15 stages, so yeah. Theoretically, you could 15 stages. Theoretically, you should finish if you finish all the daily mission in about 7 days, but you're given 2 weeks to finish. So you don't have to finish all the missions per day, but it does help with not playing the actual mode. But yeah, the reward making or credit making of this mode is seemingly about the same as random pub, but just faster to play through. Seems about the same, right? I'm playing a normal tank, so doesn't make as much as a premium tank, but it seems about average or so. So yeah, at least it's a little bit faster. Well, there you go, folks. Onslaught Light. At least it's not as tryhardy, at least, but there are still people spamming gold when you don't really need it. 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁, yeah, you could use a few gold shell on the 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁, but at least for the upper plate, you cannot penetrate the turret with gold shell most of the time unless you shoot the cupola. But if you do, might as well use regular shells. Different story. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Get on to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, ever feel your desire. One day I noticed that my